Those who I so moved you didn't let me hear, I said, I'm wearing purple as you can see, but I also have pink on because I love New York too. Purple. The Wikipedia Encyclopedia states that purple is a general term used in English to describe a range of shades of color occurring between red and blue. It is formed by mixing the primary colors red and blue in varying proportions, with possibly a very small quantity of the third primary color. There is disagreement over exactly which shades can be described as purple, and includes colors such as violet, red-violet, heliotrope, lavender, mauve, magenta, rose, indigo, and lilac. And if you're colorblind, boy, does it become even more confusing. So now that we know that purple can be in many different shades, how do we figure where and how to bring it into our lives? Let's go back to 1600 BC, where the purple dye of the ancient Tyrian purple was produced from the mucus of various species of marine mollusks. It might have gone something like this. Large. However, it took some 12,000 shellfish to extract 1.5 grams of purple dye. And in reality, legend credits its discovery to Heracles, or rather, to his dog, whose mouth was stained purple from chewing on snails along the Levantine coast. When Heracles sent a purple dyed robe to King Phoenix, he described the rulers of Phoenix should wear this color as a royal symbol, thus bringing the color purple into the lives of royalty, spreading to Rome, Egypt, and Persia, causing the color purple to become an imperial standard. Let's see other areas the color purple affected people's lives. And we have coming Emperor Aurelian and his wife. And I think that's some kind of tradesperson behind them, a merchant.
It's going to cost quite a bit. I think we can afford it. I don't know. A little more, a little more. Just a little more. No?
As part of their mocking of Jesus Christ, the soldiers who crucified him dressed him in a royal purple cloak, claiming him to be the king of the Jews. After he died, they cast lots to win his cloak. More centuries went by, centuries went by until 1464, when Pope Paul II introduced the so-called Cardinal's purple, which was really scarlet from the Kermes insect. This became the first luxury dye of the Middle Ages, just as imperial purple had been for the ancient world, still leaving purple for only the rich and those of royalty. More centuries went by, bringing us to 1856 in the lab of William H. Perkins, searching for a cure for malaria. Perkins was an English chemist who changed the world of this time by making purple color available to the masses. It became quite fashionable to wear clothing with mauve, and Mr. Perkins became a very wealthy man. So purple now became popular in all realms of life. In 1895, Gillette Burgess wrote what became a well-known poem, which has inspired writers up to our own times. Let's see what has happened with this simple little poem. The original poem by Mr. Gillette Burgess is, I never saw a purple cow. I never hoped to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. So Edgar Allan Poe, not to outdo him, said, one lonely, gloomy, windswept eve, a mournful sound did I perceive. I cast my eyes beyond the pane, and to my horror down the lane came a sight I froze inside, a spectral cow with purple hide. Well, Emily Dickinson didn't want to be left out, so on far-off hills and distant rills sounds a distant moo. A purple spot I think I caught, yes, I see it too. In bovine majesty she stands, her purple tail she swings, the amethyst cow to my heart somehow, perfect joy she brings. And yet the thought of being of that race of royal hue, though glowing like the violet sweet, it really would not do. John Keats, a cow of purple is a joy forever, its loveliness increases. I have never seen this phenomenon, yet ever keep a brave outlook, lest I should be asleep when she comes by. For though I would not be one, I've oft imagined 'twould be a joy to see one. William Wordsworth didn't want to be left out either. She dwelt among the untrodden ways, beside the springs of Dee, a cow whom there were few to praise and very few to see. A violet by a mossy stone, greeting the smiling east, is not so purple, I must own, as that erratic beast. She lived unknown, that cow, and so I never chanced to see. But if I had to be one, oh, the difference to me. But there is a modern version, which many would wonder at. I've never seen a purple cow, my eyes with tears are full. I've never seen a purple cow, and I'm a purple bull. And that is a more modern one. However, Burgess was somewhat exasperated with the success of such a silly poem. And so he wrote one following that and said, ah yes, I wrote the purple cow. I'm sorry now I wrote it. But I can tell you anyhow, I'll kill you if you quote it. Genuine Tyrian purple remains the domain of the rich and famous. However, synthetic dyes and pigments that meet various purple color requirements have removed the mystique of the color purple. It's everywhere. We find it in